School's pretty chill. Need your daily dose of temple? Nice. Oh, it looks like my GI bakes did not save. So you can see the side is like ultra dark. Whatevs. So we need to, I want to tune this mask for this guy. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Started with oversleeping this week. Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know how you deal, man. So we need to get a similar... Oh, there's an opening under here. You see that? Just gonna close that up somehow. What are we doing here? I'll just take this guy. Circly, what's up? How's everyone? I haven't been saying hi to everyone that's in chat. How are you guys doing? So we're just going to be focusing on, I'll probably update the mask on this guy so that he resonates a little better. I will probably, because he's so big, I might use the... So there's a mud mask that I have on this guy that I haven't really been using. So I might use that as just a way to add some color variation. So we'll do that. And then I think I'm going to start bringing in some other parts that are supposed to be on here. Emil, dude, thanks, buddy. Thank you very much. 4 months, dude. Happy New Year to you, bro. Brohan. Brosidon. You left your headphones in your other jacket? Oh, no. That's terrible. No sound for you? It's okay. You don't need to hear this voice. You just need to have eyeballs. That's all. So, okay. I'm going to cover this up. Oh, I'm trying to... Oh, man. I'm trying to use different camera controls. Sir Muffinosaurus Rex. Dude, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome. Oh, man. Happy New Year, Curious. Thank you. Thank you for that support. What is going on? What is... I must surrender. What is going on? Hang on here. There we go. Man, this is some chillness for sure. That works for now. Hey, Bob. How you doing? You. Okay. What else is going on here? Okay. Let's fix the mask on this guy. So we need Substance Painter. We're gonna go to this guy. We're gonna open him up. Boop. Channel we looking at? It's green for the moss. RJ, how you doing, buddy? What's going on? Continue anyway. Man, need to update all this jazz. There's never any time, guys. Never any time. Okay, so where are we at here? Moss. Hello, Moss. Asphalt and Substance Designer? Nice. Trying to find a good good mask for this. That looks kind of nice. Oh, whoops. Wrong one, wrong one. It finally makes sense that the stream is during the night. Interesting. Yeah, this music brought to you by Lorg. Lorg gave me the playlist. So what do you mean that's interesting, Lorg? Because I get home just in time to eat and then start streaming. Pre-launch stream? Nice. Blue, thanks for the host. Welcome, 6 passersby. How you doing? For the new people, we're updating the mask on the moss for this piece because it's kind of feeling a little... range-wise, the scale, it's not really matching up with the rest of the way the moss is kind of building up on other things. So just gonna kind of get that going. It's Tina, nice. That's right, I forgot about that. I'm gonna go in Photoshops. Update. Update. Yes. A little bit more in line with what I was thinking. Cool. Right, and then I was saying stone variation, which I don't know how I would mask that out very well, but let's see what we can do. Shark, what's up, man? Do you manually paint some of the parts of the mask sometimes? Yeah, occasionally, but I try to avoid it when possible, just because like, see how I was painting that out? It ends up taking more time, and yeah. Can you show us the grass material, please? What do you want to see with the grass material? Like the mesh, or what do you mean when you say material? You're talking about this guy? The material itself is just a scan from Rens. Looks like this. I should consider getting my moss close to the ground. Probably later, but yes. It'll depend on like what ends up being around the edges. Mainly because there's so much propping around the bottom edges, like the moss might end up not even being visible. But yeah, you're talking about down here. That'll also depend on how much moss ends up on the tiles around it, right? So like in these crevices here, I mean, I might even just do a mesh decal of the moss for just key spots. It's probably going to be easier. Or not easier, but like end up being less work. Okay, now for the mud. Let's try that one. What? Okay, I'm gonna need to open the shader. Yeah, it's alpha masked, Ollie. Oop, there's an example for you. Oh, I keep using different camera controls. Hey, Pro, what's up, man? Reeds, how you doing, dude? Okay, where is the edge color float? So lerp blend overlay. Is this mud? No, that can't be. So there's the edge highlights. Color dodge, yep, overlay. That must be. I'm gonna have to do this. Oh, actually, what am I doing? How do you convincingly blend the grass with the rocks without it looking like it's just sitting on top? Is it vertex painting at the base to connect the two? That is one way to do it. I'm actually just straight up placing them. I'm not worried too much about the... You can mask it by just having more. Like some of them are just floating, you see that? But like when you look, it's mainly this. You're seeing it from this range, right? So you end up not even noticing it most of the time. Whoops. Oh, God damn it. Hey, that doesn't work. Oh, I see what's going on. I don't even have the I don't have the alpha plugged in from the mask, which is using the blue mask. So a dark scene, at some point you're gonna have scenes that are pitch black, right? But when you're going for a composition, like those, it depends on the scene, really, is what it comes down to. Every time I bring it up, it's a scene that looks like it shouldn't be that dark. If you have areas with really dark information in your composition, then it's not selling the look enough, in my opinion. Does that make sense? It's not selling the image that I'm seeing. Because most of the time when there's a lot of light in the space, even if there's not too much, but there's light coming in, you're going to get enough bounce that there should be at least a little bit of information in your dark areas. Really, it's a kind of a rule of thumb of making game art for PBR-based video games. You need information there, or else, like when there's an explosion or a flash or gunfire or something, if those areas are pitch black, they're never going to have any information in them, and it just looks bad on a TV. You know what I mean? Oh, that is really red. Looks so wrong. So wrong. Let's go here. Bring that down. We will add another mask on top here. This is good to add this other information in there, just because it's going to break it up even further. I'm going to try that and see what it looks like. It's pretty subtle is what it looks like. Might be because of the way the shader's reading the information though. Yeah, grounding the assets is going to be really important later. Yeah, dude, when Unreal Engine 4 exposed the AO data that you get from baking, oh man, for being utilized as a mask, what a nice little thing to have. Maybe instead of a multiply, we need like a darken. Nope, I was wrong. F. What type of blend, huh? Figured a multiply would be good, but yeah, Ollie, those are really long questions, man. With this stream being a focus stream, usually I don't get the ability to ask or answer questions very well. But yeah, you should join the Discord. Dude, there's a lot of information to be had there. And there's lots of people answer questions. No, don't be sorry either, man. Everything's good. I just want to make sure, like we all want to make sure that your answers, that you get answers for your questions. That's more important than anything, really. I want to see what this does. Sorry, I'm doing a bit of shader exploration. Yeah, the Discord actually is always kind of going crazy. No, the Discord is always active. Like, it's crazy. Crazy active. I'm getting a little bit of breakup now. The other thing you'd want to do is add some, like, oh man, now I'm getting so sidetracked, but I don't care. I don't care. So where's this blue channel getting added in here? Is this? There it is. So we got smoothness. It's being pulled from the blue channel, so this should be Hmm. There you go. It's coming through now. Man, it's so subtle, but I like it. It's really breaking up the surface. So I'm gonna probably lower the saturation, and then the value needs to be closer in tone to the rest of stiff. I'm getting excited now. I don't even need these. Perfect. Flawless victory. Aha! Your mate told you that we reused Watchdog assets? I mean, that mud really helps. That would be hilarious if we did that. I mean, that is an option that studios have, yes. More often than not, game to game though, engines and other aspects of how games work make you not want to do that. Most of the time, it's better to. When I say most of the time, I say like 95% of the time, it's better to just use an asset that was already made for. Use an asset that's made for your game instead of trying to recycle other assets. Oh, I'm not feeling this song. Dude, so now that we got that mud on there, it's feeling nice. It's a bit more grounded as well, and it's not just moss, which is good. The other question we have to ask ourselves is, what is the roughness of the mud versus the stone? Let's actually look at that. Jordan, what's up, man? Misty, thanks for the compliment, by the way. The mud really helps, right? If I turn this all the way up. There we go. You can make it all wet. We just wanted a little bit lighter than the stone. Perfect. Got all that variation that adds. So yeah, you're talking about if I go in and make this one a property. Thanks. Yes, I'll do that. It's weird because I was thinking that if you make it a property, then you're exposing it here, which you are. But it also allows you to move it around real time here, which is good. Am I right? No. See, if I move it around in here, it will update it only for this asset. I need to have it update for the... I guess I can see what looks good here. Wait, is it? Hang on. Now I need to look. I need another asset that's got the information in that mask. What about this one? Okay, so this one's down and this one is... Yeah, so the assets are still individual of each other. Though now I can, now that I've saved it, it is updating in here in real time. That's good. Thanks. Instance and option is global. You're talking about instance property. So when I did that, everything went purple. I'm going to have to look into why that happens, but maybe global. So if I select this guy, go here. So it's no longer exposed, but it's not even doing it there. Okay, so for now, I'm going to just do a property. Montesur, how you doing, man? Yeah, we're using, this is Amplify Shader Editor. So I think we want something along that range. You don't want it to be overly noisy, but you also want it to have some highlight information when you get at the right angle. It'd be really nice if we had some way to expose masks so we could look at the masks in the buffer. So I could be like, let's see what all the mud looks like and see what isn't muddy and what is. So for example, this guy probably has no information in the mud. Oh no, it does a little bit. Let's turn that up and see. I mean, that's pretty crunchy, but let's check it out. So there's some mud that's breaking up the mask, guys. Roughness. Roughness. What about this one? There's nothing in this one. For quickness sakes, we can go in here and invert that maybe. Let's see what happens. I need to update my computer. All right, we'll look at that later. But you can see how the on this guy now that tiling pattern is not really an issue. I wonder why it's still an issue on this side. Cano, morning, dude. Anywho, cool. Cool. Let's close this guy. That guy's figured out. Sure. Go back to this. Actually, let's close this. Close this one. Okay. Next up, I was going to look at what? Oh yeah, there's all types of cool little roughness stuff going on now. Outside of just the stone. Like if I go in here and you see the... See that? That stuff's breaking it up even further. Dude, what's really interesting is when I need to, I should be able to just go in and make ones that are like close to the water more wet. Oh, that's cool. Should give us the information we're looking for. Okay, next up. Oh yeah, there's this thing I gotta move. Oof. You need to make a new portfolio environment? Dude, I haven't been to your stream in ages, man. How are you doing? How are things going? Last time I was there, you were working on something pretty cool. It was like a little, it's like a little diorama thing. Back at work feels good. Nice. ArcViz freelance, nice, man. That stuff's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Why is this like this? Is it because I dragged it out the way? Hang on here. Aha. Hilarious. Dude, I need to find a real place for this jazz. Not the music, the rocks. Just gonna go in and replace these all really quickly. It'll be pretty rough too, I think. Just gonna find the others. There's the last one. Oh no. What is happening? There we go. It's like the next songs are starting, guys. That should work for now. Although this one looks really weird being so far from the... There we go. Southwest Florida. I think I was in Florida once when I was really little. We picked up a car there and then we drove all the way to Connecticut. It was like a family road trip thing. It's crazy that I remember that because I think I was like 6 years old or something. I was pretty young. Okay, let's get some other pieces in here. Maybe I should start on, man. Like maybe I should start on that. I think I need to move this stuff. This is going to be a pain, but it needs to be done. Needs to be done. So I'm going to need to do some highlighting so I can see what we're selecting. Did I organize these into different... Oh man, this is going to be brutal. I think I'm going to do this off stream. No, I have family up there though. Mob. I'm going to do that shifting off stream. That's going to be nasty. Nasty and clunky. Okay. I need to figure out what to do. I'm in a weird spot now in my brain. Could start on this guy. I need to, let's see if I can. What sort of games do I play? Call of Duty, Destiny? I mean, I got a hold of Destiny. I wasn't too into it. I mean, I played like, I don't know, 2 hours of it and was just like, yeah. I guess I knew what I was getting into. I don't know if that's the best way to describe it. What was the other? Call of Duty is a really Twitch game I'm not really into. I wouldn't really enjoy PUBG. I'm not really a PvP type player. Except for when it came to StarCraft. I was really into StarCraft. I like RTSs. I like economy management type games and city builders. EVE Online I liked quite a bit. I played a lot of WoW. Age of Empires I was huge into. I played the crap out of that game. City builders, yeah, all the Anno series, freaking Blue Byte, those guys, good guys. So it's 7:53. Ah, fuck. I'm trying to think of what I can just get into. Oh, you know what I could get into? This might, I don't know, this might be boring to you guys. Let me look at it. There is a mesh here that's completely broken, and I was trying to figure out why. Temple, not in the plants, not ground roots, roof set, no. Tall walls. This asset was completely borked, and I don't know. This, look at that madness. Not even sure, man. I am not even sure. Any news on a new Splinter Cell game? Are you trying to get me fired? No, I don't know, man. That's not my studio. Yeah, there's all types of weirdness going on with this guy. Okay. It might be that there's not a flat normal in here. So that fixed some of the stuff. There's still weird shiz going on like up here. You'll take that as a yes, dude. You take that whatever you please, man. I cannot confirm nor deny that this accent is me. The accent shifted over the course of me talking. How weird's that? He didn't say no, because I have no idea. Get out of here with your rhetoric. It's my job to make art. No, I worked on the Division. Did you plan to add like an Aztec engraving in that broken area? You talking about this stuff here? Or oh, you're talking about this. No, it'll probably be, I mean, it'd be cool if there's a shape or some type of pattern going on there. Maybe I'll do some type of pattern. We'll see. Okay, we're going to go straight into the asset here. Let's chickadee check it. Okay, we'll refresh that. What maps are in here? Hard edge, vertex normal, that's fine. UVs, we've got 1, 2, and 3. These all look okay. What in the French toast, man? I'm going to put the block out material on this and see what happens. Okay. It looks like messed up GI bakes. Right, but wouldn't that asset have to be static to be affected by that? Baked light data? Deleting it? On this asset itself? So is this... Delete it for the entire scene. That's madness. Doing it. That didn't do anything. No. No. It's fine. Dude, isn't that freaking weird? Okay, wait. Master mask. Master trim normal. Stone. Yeah, that's correct. So right now I'm checking all the normal maps to make sure they're using the right normals. Let me look at this. That says it's a normal map. That's good. Is it possible that it's pointing the wrong way? There's a gradient in there. Oh my god. Nope, that didn't even freaking do anything. Well, it did something, but it was really subtle. So there's like a normal on top of this. What? Wall stack A normal. There's the mud. That's working. Dude, like how in the what? All right, I'm gonna delete this one. Looks like the normal of the imported mesh is messed up. It does, right? I mean, when I look at it though, it looks okay. Let's start stripping everything back from it. How about that? Okay, so it's got a flat normal on it. Dude, it's so weird. It's happening in the strangest areas like that. Let's see what the geometry looks like down there. Okay, so nice. That's a terrible triangle. You never want that, guys. There you go. You don't want that either. So triangulation wise, it's not lining up with the rest of this stuff that's happening. Let's delete this information. So we'll lose all the smoothing, which kind of sucks, but we're in debug mode now. That's what's going on. Harden the edges of the boundaries of the currently selected UVs. Make sure it updated. Okay, wireframe is up to date, so it did update, and that did not fix it. These all say 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Dude, this is super weird. Oh, that's a good Mikkel. That's a good calculate import. Okay, so normals are the problem. I want to see what this one's set up to. Import, calculate tangent space. Super weird. All right, could do that. Well, this song is looping in a really weird way. Nothing. Dude, the weird part is the UVs are like... Dude, it's freaking weird, man. Let's see if... I mean, the normals look fine here. If I just go here, let's create a material test. And drag test on there. Let's see what this looks like in the albedo. That looks all right. This is the mask information. Let's grab the normal. Let's put that in here. That looks about what I would expect. Oh, that's pretty gnarly. Yep. Lighting. Let's move that directional light. Actually, let's lower its brightness. It's at 1.2. Okay, so those all look correct. Something in this shader is screwing it up royally. Okay, I'm gonna make all the normals in this one flat. So it's still kind of happening. Whoa. No, the scale is right. This is actually a really huge piece. So I don't know if you saw it there, but like if I drag this on, look what's happening up here. It's like all of a sudden the UVs up here are completely borked. But only in the moss? And the stone? That's weird, man. Why is that red? Oh, dude, this is strange. Okay, well. Let's delete that. Wall stack A, is that what this one is? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Whoa. Dude, isn't that freaking weird? Let's look at our This is gonna eat up the rest of the hour, but you guys interested in troubleshooting? So save geometry, we don't save polygon parts, mesh smoothness. It's part of the lore now. Awesome. Okay, B. Is this one B? This one's not B. This one's B. That makes absolutely no sense. That is really interesting that the mask. Okay, let's see what, if we go into the mask, which is this one, it looks like it's happening in the stone. So if we make, oh, see those? Those are in the AO. I didn't save anything. Okay, so we got rid of the AO. Let's stone hard. Oh, whoops. We did not get rid of the AO. Let's do this. That's right, I'm just painting it in. Okay. Dude, how are some of these working and some of them not? That is like super weirding me out. So areas that are working are these. In the UVs, those areas are in here. Let's copy this. Boom. Why? No idea. So what I noticed is, see these UVs? These are UVs for the trim normal. stuff. I think I got my UVs backwards. That is freaking weird, man. I'm going to delete that one. We're going to go back here. I'm going to save this on A. A is corrected. I'm going to go back into Unity and delete B. Freaking weird, man. And then the textile density needs to be correct in this one. I want to see what happened. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Fixed how? No idea. So let me look at the shader really fast. I want to see where the master trim normal is coming into play. So here, master normal. Here's a master trim normal. It is looking at UV set 2. And it's 1. So UV set 2 is correct. That is freaking strange. What is this one looking at? 2. 2. Okay. That's why. That is why. I think. Let me look at here. So the trim should actually be looking at 3. Because it cannot interfere with the tiling of the other maps. So let's go back in here. We're going to go back, if we can, enough. Okay, we're going to copy this one. That's going to go in here. And then this one, going to copy that, paste that here. And then this one is going to get the textile density. So we got 0 to 1 UV, textile density, trim UVs. Well, it still looks the same, but I don't even... Oh, now it's saving B again. I see. Okay. Textile density is correct now. 0 to 1 UVs are correct. And the shader in the master trim normal is flat. We need to look at trim. Tiling strip. And it's there. It is blending poorly, but it is there. Why is that blending like that? Are you really Batman in a Jeremy outfit? Where is he? Ollie, where is he? Because that's such a normal map. That's really strange. You have sound again. Perfect. Perfect. So this is blending like shit. We're doing a lot of troubleshooting today. This is kind of interesting. Blend normals, yes. Unpack normal map, okay. Going in here. Looks good, looks good. These are normals of other things coming from UV set 2. This one is UV set 1. And then what's this coming from? What's the temple stone and the master mask? What? No. It's a moss. Okay. And then those. So this is the moss and the stone masks being blended together of the normals. Then this one is the master normal and the normal blend from the stone and moss going together. And then what is this one? This must be the master. Yes, the master normal. Dude, I'm blending the normals like multiple times. That's terrifying. Wow, Corey, language. Christian Bale was fine, man. So these are all blended together. Everything's cool there. Those look fine, and yet they're not coming through like you would hope. Okay, white property scale 1 unpacked. That's really interesting. Oops, wrong. If I go in here. Yeah, I mean, this looks... I can invert this real quick to just see what happens. Shouldn't you use only the red and green channel for blending? So the, I believe, unless I'm completely and utterly wrong, the nodes called blend normals are doing that for you. So normal A will give you the, normal A should be the green channel, and then the other, one or the other is getting stripped of that channel. So they should just be blending together. If not, then it would just flatten out, right? But let's test your theory just because. If we just plug this in here, let's save that. Then we should just be getting the raw normal from without any of the other maps competing. I'm going to undo that now because that did not fix it. Oh, we're getting all types of random people talking in here. This is awesome. How are you guys doing? Are assets ever complete? Yeah, when you ship the game. They can always be better. All right, we actually got a lot of questions to chat. Let me look through these real quick. I have no idea how many unique meshes are in my scene. I could probably check. There's probably a thing that lets me check that, but I'm not too worried about it. Less than what I've shipped in games before, that's for sure. In scenes that I've made by myself. Would you realistically use this many textures per object in a game? So, technically, the way that Unity is handling this with the Amplify Shader editor is it looks like I'm using a bunch of textures, but I'm only loading the shader that would be for the moss with all of its maps once, and the stone with all of its maps once. The only thing that is unique per asset is a mask and a normal map. Everything else is pulling in from the two materials. So you're only loading 2 unique maps per asset. The rest are being loaded once. Watching you from Artstation if you're interested in seeing where some viewers are coming from. Oh, dude, cool. Hello. Welcome. Well, I'm going to worry about this guy later because at least some of it is working now. We'll just put a flat normal for now inside of the trim normal pattern, and we'll just get rid of that. Oh yeah, it's also using old stone. There we go. So this piece is actually an area back here, up high. Yeah, welcome Artstation people. Dude, we really need to, on Artstation, we need to add a thing that when someone goes live, if you're following their Artstation and you want to follow them live, that it would flag them live for you, maybe through the app or something. Very similar to Twitch. Let's do this just because. Help give a sense. Okay. I don't want that one. I need a corner one. Where you at, corner? Where you at, corner rebel? There he is. Oh, Modder's pissed. No, this is Spotify. The VODs will actually get wiped of audio because I'm not listening to free music, right? But that's fine. I'm also recording this on my hard drive, and this will go up on the YouTube channel without music, so you can still listen to the VOD and whatnot. Okay, that's not working out. What is going on here? Let's do that. That's cool. Fine. Fine. Where I'm getting it is a playlist called Jazz Vibes. Yeah, all pixels. You're probably right. The order in which I'm blending normals could probably be rearranged, which would probably fix that issue. I wonder, now that you've said that. Is it this one? Yes. Now that you've said that, I want to just swap the tail end of this real quick. If I do that. Oh yeah, so you see, it's removing the, that's interesting. If I did that, I wonder if you can select, no, you can't. I want the, highlight both of these, press X, flip connections. No, that did not fix it. You know what's really weird is this was fine before, so I'll just look into it later. I am preferring Unity over Unreal, mainly because the light maps tend to be more predictable with less work. Though I'm sure if I sat down and understood how lighting works in Unreal, it would be fine, because Unreal does great lighting. I just like how Unity handles stuff. It's very, very similar to what I work with at work. So the iteration is really nice. Like the fact that I can go in here, click this alter, right click on this, show it in Explorer, grab the FBX, open the FBX directly in Modo, go and take, say, this guy and move him over here, save it, and then go back in here, and it moves it. That's much faster than when I was dealing in Unreal. And I know Unreal, I think, has a auto updating toggle, but it's just like, it's just so easy to navigate through stuff. And it's just less for me to think about, and I can just get on with it. So there are some other assets that we need to convert over as well. So the wall stack stuff, whoops. How much surface detail should be sculpted, and how much should be added in Painter or Designer? I don't want to make too noisy of normal maps. So my personal opinion is to try and stay away from noise in your baked normal maps, just because, like, if you think about it, the more high frequency noise you have in a normal map, the more the lighting gets deflected or refracted in a bunch of different directions, right? And when that happens, at a distance, it ends up softening your normal. Whereas if you go with really sharp, chiseled, or really defined normal directional shifts, and then rely on detail normal maps on top of that, you can keep a lot of your baked normal information and then utilize your detail normal maps to get that kind of grit or scaled noise on the surface without, like, losing a lot of information. What am I looking for? Moss, statue. Ceiling trim, main ceiling. Oh. Oh man, I'm going to have to scale that back. Okay. Low trim, alpha, pillar bases. Let's open this one. Yes, I remember this one. Let's bring this one in. So I just need to go in here. See, this is the other thing I really like. So if I'm in the temple floor set folder, I can just go here, paste that here. I consider this pillar base part of the floor set. So I'll just call it pillar base A, and I will make it a FBX. Whoops, I did that. Pillar, I'm just going to make it one word, base A. Hit OK. It is here. Oh yeah, I should probably update these. V0. Copy. 1. Paste. I'll just make the other one just because for this one's the textile density one, so we need to apply that. Save it again. We'll go in here. So I should just get imported. Pillar base, there it is. Like, how easy was that, right? I'm getting some weird behavior. Come on, move. Okay, and then we'll go in here. What's your rig working on? A 970 GTX. That's pretty old school now. An i7. It's whatever I have on the stream stats below. If you go to the Twitch. Three to 4H? Where are you getting that from? Our PCs are almost exactly the same. Nice. Yeah, I need to, it's getting close to, I need to at least upgrade the video card. I need more RAM too. 1 gen older? Nice. I'm just going to put that on there for now and just get it working. Oh, right. We need the pillar base normal. Wherever that's at. Pillar small. Pillar side A. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong area. We need to go. No. Yeah, that's a pretty nice CPU, huh? Oh, we should actually open this up. There's apparently a substance file for this. This prop is very old, so like everything that is pointing towards is probably wrong. Open sesame. So that's the moss. Mud looks like that. That's cool. Edges. Those edging tiles. Tiling a little high. There we go. Okay, let's start looking up some of the stuff. Normal. And then we need ambient occlusion. Color based. There we go. And then we need to start grabbing the so we'll grab, what is it? We'll grab this guy first. Oh man, some more questions. Anybody here know how I can set up designers so that materials default to tessellation instead of parallax when starting up? That's a interesting question. I think shouldn't it always be on tessellation after you've selected it the first time? I could be wrong. Oh, wow. These are only 20. Okay. Nah, that's fine. I think that's okay. The size of it's okay. Let's see here. So this is a gray channel too. So I'm gonna make sure we are in RGB. Don't flatten. All right, maybe we'll flatten. Get the moss. And then we need to get the mud. We need another channel. And get the AO. We need to go to here. This is pillar base AM. Go back in here. Oh, right, we need the normal map too. I keep forgetting I need to set that up to export the normal in the right direction. Oh, right. And we need to change this. Nope. Pillar base A and textures and normal. You can add a little bit in texturing software as far as normal information goes without too dense a noise. Yeah, I just want to be careful with the noise information because, like, I mean, your normal map is supposed to tell you the detail of the surface, right? And normal maps do best on, like, medium details. The smaller details, like, the smaller it gets, the more you should apply that in a detail normal, mainly because, like, if you try and do those small details in the master or the main normal, you're going to end up just, like, melting your normal map, and it's just going to turn into noisy, lower res looking information. So, like, you see how close I can get to this is because it's tiling really high, right? Pillar base mask. Boom. Pillar base normal. Boom. Very good. Very good. And the textile density is correct because the UVs say it is so. Why is that? Why is that material grayed out? A normals melt? Delicious. Jay Stubbles, buddy. What is going on, man? How are you doing? How's it going, dude? Recovering from some flu crap? Dude, everyone's getting the flus. Lorg's over here now. Jay? I don't know if you know Jay. I think you do. I don't know. What is going on over here? We need to close that up. Oh. All pixels, I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Oh yeah, that's right. We talked about this already. How could I be so dumb? Man, these are huge. I wonder if I should shrink those. Yeah, whatever. Whatevs. There we go, back to our regular brightness. Oh, I'm happy I got the mud on that. I feel like I should do a mud pass on a lot of stuff now. I need to work on the material for this. Maybe we'll do that on next Monday. We spend some time in Substance Designer. I also need to make a root material. Kind of got something, but it needs an albedo. Oh, Mackenzie, dude, this is terrible. You have no water? Dang. Should I call Josh? Whoa, 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 easy. Actually, what's the 8th? I will, well, we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. Oh, resolutions. So the mask for this guy, I'm not really huge on. And I think it's because the mask fucks with the scale. So maybe I will go in and work on that. Wall stack a... Let's save this bad boy. And then, oh, no, we don't need substance share. Wow. Yeah, this one's old as well. Okay, so here's the mud. Dirt height needs to be quite low. Because remember, it's big. I'll put it like that. And then moss needs to have some serious breakup. Maybe something like that. Level wise, scale it back just a little bit further. Oh, I like that. Language, Jeremy. I'm sorry. Switched over to Unity? Yeah, man. I like it. Feels nice. Reminds me of Snowdrop, which is always a good thing. Whoops. We go here. Okay. Let's convert you. See, we're not even getting detail normal information. What's that about? Dude, there's some serious weird stuff going on with this mesh. That is so strange. Okay, so this is the moss. Scaling that back. Mud. Scaling that back. Oops, that's not mud. That's the mud. Oh, that's weird. Hang on here. Why is it? There we go. Right, and then this one's do I use one main material for most of my objects? That's like how I like to, that's how I like working on my personal stuff. Dude, thanks for the sub. 3 months in a row. Thanks a lot, man. Hype? What are those? What are those? Those hype, I don't know what those are. They're hype something. You put that in this. And then edge highlights is the last one. Yeah, because the scale is so big, the edge highlights are going to be pretty tight. I think we're going to have to use the mask on top. Where's it at here? To break that up. Maybe a different noise. It's a 2-part emote. Flat, dude. That's awesome. That's so cool. Not moss, sorry. Okay, so there is some noise. Image input, ambient occlusion, no texture. There's a texture in here, yeah. Oh. Let's try that. Quite the departure from our other mask. Man, we're going to have to really look at this asset. Like, there's some weird stuff going on it. Like, it doesn't even look like the normal is affecting it. Yeah, so I'm using like a packed mask to go between edge highlights on the stone, mud on the stone, moss, and where the stone is, right? So the stone's the base, and then everything else is on top of it. I might be using, yeah, I always flip the green channel because I've been working on this so long that I just, when something looks wrong with something, I just flip the channel. Yeah, Unity uses OpenGL, not DirectX. That's probably why I always end up flipping the channel. So if I go in here, you can do project configuration, and you can change this to OpenGL, like so. Which will probably calculate a much more accurate bake. Probably means I need to re-bake the map though, right? It's getting all types of terrible. If I turn that off and look here, yeah, see those? Delicious. Bake texture, let's say no, we'll just do the normal. Let's see what happens. Currently no vertex painting. If I need more breakup, maybe I'll do vertex painting. There you go. Okay, so with this normal baked and this material on, let's do. So technically I shouldn't need to flip channels anymore. If I go to this and export resource, wall stack A, then I go in here, whoops, I don't want to do that. Let's cancel that. Open this. Yeah, so see how I flipped it? So this one's the correct one. Oops. Nice. There we go. So now I shouldn't have to flip the channels anymore. That's the hope anyways. Now as far as this stuff and all the crazy shit going on there, no anti-aliasing, I can figure that out later. I can go in and smooth it out. You're talking about this, right? We can compare them, because it does smooth it out quite a bit. Oh shit, it's 9 o'clock, guys. I gotta get out of here. So if we zoom in, you can see some, basically cleans up some things, smudges some other things. We can save that and see what that does to the either way, this thing's not behaving how I'm expecting it to, which is kind of weird. Besides taking more time. Yeah, dude. A terrible habit, that's all. And the fact that I started this project in Unreal and then was like, I'm going to switch to Unity. Looks like mesh tangents are jacked. Import, import. Looks good in Painter, indubitably. Uh-oh. Is Moto freaking out? I think Moto's freaking out, guys. Anywho, if you guys have not, please follow the channel. I do this Tuesday or Mondays and Thursdays. And on Thursdays, I do portfolio reviews and critiques from the Discord. I try and make an effort to make this a place where we can all learn, including myself. And yeah, I think that is key to getting better as an artist. No matter how much skill you think you may have, you can always get better. Looks Egyptian from some angles. Interesting. I mean, there's some, yeah, I can see some Egyptian shapes. Thanks, Curious. Anyways, thanks for the resubs, the follows, all that jazz. And the jazz, of course. Sorry, YouTubers, you won't be able to hear it. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. See you guys later. Have a productive week. It's going to be nice. I know it. I can feel it. J-Man? Whoa. Whoa, nicknames. Nicknames now. You have a good one, Nicholas. Ho ho. Bum 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 bum.